We put a heap of cheap smartphone video gear and accessories to the test, from microphones and tripods to phone mounts and lights and other cool gadgets, all designed to help you boost the quality of your iPhone or Android videos. And honestly, I was pretty surprised with the results. Yes, there was some stuff I'm definitely not going to be recommending, but if you do get the right stuff, you really can put together a great smartphone video rig on a super cheap budget. So in this video, we're going to run through my top picks from all the cheap gear that we tested and what I think is the ultimate budget smartphone video rig right now. Now, really quickly, I do want you to know that you don't need to have all of this stuff. You can get great results with just your smartphone. I'll have a video at the end of this one to help you with that. But all of this stuff here is designed to help you level up your videos, but you don't need all of it. You can start with what you have right now. So the first item is a mini tripod, and this one is the iOgrapher Flexible Mini Tripod. So this is going to be great if you're creating videos on the go where you want to walk around with your phone, or if you want to set your phone up on a desk or on a table or anything, this thing is going to be great. Now the legs are flexible or bendable, meaning that you can use it to really adjust how you want the camera to be, or you can even use it to get creative and get different angles. You could wrap this around a pole or around a tree, and the legs themselves, being rubber, are going to grip onto most surfaces. It's got a great little ball head on the top with a standard tripod thread. And in the box, you get two mounts with it as well. One of them is for a GoPro, so you can easily attach your GoPro onto here. The other is for a smartphone. And while the smartphone mount isn't bad, and it's awesome that it's included, there's a better recommendation I've got for you coming up really soon. Probably the biggest downside for me with this tripod is just the way that the legs come out and lock into position. It's a little janky, it's a little clunky, but overall, for the price, it's pretty awesome. Now, if you're after something a little bit bigger, a full-size tripod, then that's where this one, the Torgem 67-inch tripod, is our top pick. It currently sells for around $38, and while it definitely feels cheap, it's really not that bad. While a lot of it's plastic, the legs themselves are aluminium or aluminum, and it's got a quick release mount on the top of it. It comes with a carry bag. It also has a Bluetooth remote, perfect for filming with your phone so that you can start and stop your recording remotely. It packs down really small, so it's good to travel with, and it's really fast to set up. This tripod also comes with a smartphone holder as well. That's really not too bad. Yes, it feels overly plastic and cheap, but hey, it's gonna hold your phone. It'll hold it in both portrait and landscape. It stretches out pretty wide, meaning that you can use it with a lot of the bigger phones. And it actually has the ability to lay the phone down flat, meaning that if you want to set this up as a top-down camera shot, then you can do it with this mount. But while it's got that feature, I still think it's not as good as the next phone mount I'm about to share with you. But overall, for a cheap tripod at that price, it's pretty good value. The next item on the list is the smartphone holder. And this one's got a really simple, catchy name. It's called the Universal Smartphone Cell Phone Mount Adapter for Tripods. Just rolls off the tongue. This thing sells for $9.99. And yes, it again feels pretty cheap and plasticky, but it does a good job of holding your phone in either portrait or landscape, or you can actually lock it down in between the two as well. Now, one of the biggest reasons I like this mount is because of the locking mechanism and how it holds your phone in place. It's a screw thread, like a clamp, where you're winding it down to adjust the tightness of the grip. There's also two tripod threads on here, so depending on how you're mounting this, you can have an additional one to mount other accessories, like a microphone or a light as well. And speaking of lights, great segue, Justin, that brings us to our next item, which is a portable LED light. This one currently sells between $9.99 and around $15, and it's the Ulanzi U-Bright. Now, I've actually seen this exact same light sold under different names and different brands on Amazon, but the light itself has a built-in battery which is rated to 2 hours. It charges with a USB-C cable, and you can actually use it while it's charging as well. All the controls are on the back. You've got a battery level indicator. You can adjust the brightness up and down, and you can also adjust the color temperature from a more cool light over to warm as well. But the other thing I really like about this light is the mounting options. It's got a cold shoe mount on the bottom, and it also has the standard tripod thread. So you can mount this directly on top of your camera or on top of a tripod. You've got a lot of options, but there's also 3 other cold shoe mounts on this as well. 2 on the sides and 1 on the top. So again, depending on your videos and the rig you're looking to build out, you can use this light to help mount more accessories. Next up is microphones, and I've actually got two options here for you. The first one is a wired lavalier or wired lapel microphone, the Boya BYM1. Now this is a microphone that I've spoken about a lot on this channel. I'm a big fan of this. Considering the price of between $9.99 and around $15, it seems to jump around a lot. This microphone definitely packs a punch. It's actually something that we used on this channel for a lot of the earlier videos as well. It's got a crazy long cable allowing you to get creative and move further away from your phone, and it supports both TRS and TRRS connections, meaning that you can use it with your phone, with your camera, with most computers as well. Obviously with your phone, if you don't have a headphone jack, you will need to use a Lightning or USB-C to headphone jack adapter as well to make this work. But there's literally a little switch on the microphone where you just choose what device you're plugging it into. This is what the Boya BYM1 wired microphone sounds like. Comparing that to the built-in one in the phone, you can see there's a big difference. Now, if you're looking at this microphone, you're thinking it looks good and it might fit what you're doing, but you don't need a cable that long. This one actually outperforms a lot of the other ones with shorter cables. So I'd just say to roll the cable up, stick it in your pocket, get it out of the way, and still use this microphone over a lot of the other ones that we have tested. But the other thing to be aware of is if you are going to use this with an actual camera, it does require a battery, which it comes with, but there is no battery level indicator. So there's no way to see if it's fully charged or if it's nearly flat, and it is a little annoying. So if you are going to use this a lot for a lot of your videos, again, with a camera, with a smartphone, you don't need to put a battery in, then it's a good idea to have some spare batteries on standby in case it drops out while you're recording. And the second type of microphone then is a mini shotgun microphone. Our top pick right now is the Boya BYMM1. So very similar name. This one is currently selling for just under $30, and just like the other microphone, this one also works with TRS and TRRS connections, and actually comes with cables for both. So you can use it on smartphones with that headphone jack adapter, on cameras, and in most computers too. So this is going to be a great microphone if you're going to be fairly close to it, where you don't want to be tied or directly connected to the camera as you are with a wired lapel microphone. Now for a quick comparison, this is what the Boya BYMM1 microphone sounds like compared to the built-in microphone in the phone. So the next item or accessory really in this case is a hot shoe extension bar, or really it's a cold shoe extension bar. So what this is designed to do is to mount on top of your cameras, where you can mount say a light on one side and a microphone on the other. But it doesn't just have to be used like that. This one's got a tripod thread on the bottom, meaning that you can directly connect it onto a tripod so that you've got two mounts then, one for your phone, one for say a microphone or a light. So it's really easy to start to build out a video rig using adapters and things like this. Now previously we've been able to buy these for around $8, but the cheapest one that we could find to make this video was actually around $16 to $17. So again, we'll have links to all of this stuff in the description, and we'll swap out our link once the cheaper ones become available again. So that brings us to the last item, which is a clip-on wide-angle lens adapter. So what this does is you slide it over your phone camera lens, and then when you're creating your videos, it's going to allow you to capture so much more. Now, yes, some of the latest phones already have built-in wide-angle lenses, but most of the phones out there don't have that. Or some of the phones that do have it, they're actually lowering the quality and the amount of light coming in if you are using that wide-angle lens instead of the primary lens on that phone. So even if your phone does already have one built in, you might find that you get better results using one like this. So this one is the Teco brand, and it is a 0.45 times super wide angle lens adapter, but it's also a 12.5 times super macro lens as well. So if you want to create really close-up photos or videos, then you can use the macro part of this too. Now what I really liked about this one versus a lot of the other ones that we tested is that this one will work with most phones given its size, but also it really didn't distort the image too much around the edges. So those are our top recommendations for cheap smartphone gear right now. And again, you definitely don't need everything. Depending on the types of videos you're making and your skill set and budget, you can really build out the best smartphone filming rig for you using some of this stuff. So if you wanted something portable to pick up and to walk around, this is what it could look like. This will also work if you just want something small to sit on your desk, but again, have all of this stuff included. Or you could easily rig it all up on the standing tripod too. Again, it's going to come down to you and to your needs. So now that you've got the gear sorted, if you want to learn out how you can create the best videos with your iPhone and Android device, check out the videos that are linked on screen, but we take you through the ultimate process to get the most out of your smartphone. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.